Hello, and welcome to this edition of Panther News Nation. I'm Michael Sadamba.
And I'm Kinsey Quitter. Here's what's happening around Principia. We did it! Principia basketball makes it to state again, and the boys winning the title and the girls coming in second. Derek, Michael, and Jake bring us the story.
The Principia boys basketball team just won state for the first time in school history over break. Michael, Jake, and I talked to some of the guys about the challenges they faced and when they realized that they had the package to go all the way and win it all.
I feel like the Montgomery County game, like everybody was talking bad about us and, saying that Montgomery County was going to beat us since we, had trouble with Borgia earlier in the season. They blew Borgia out. But after that third quarter in that game, I just knew that, we were special and we were going to go far. And I just felt like we were going to win it all after that game.
I felt like I knew that in the first few practices because the intensity in the gym, the competitiveness, it definitely just made us way better. So I feel like we had a good chance then.
As a team, I said we didn't really have many challenges, but other than that loss from Westminster and trying to find our spark to get back in our groove of things, but eventually we found it and moved on. We had a chance to win it all after we beat Sykeston because that was probably the most challenging team we faced, and we beat them. I feel like after that, everybody knew that we would go win.
Number 21, Gassim Torre. Number 22, Ron Henry Jr.
Congrats to both the boys and girls for historic seasons. This is Michael and Derek reporting for PNN.
Many of you just returned from the Sumunier trip to South Africa, and before that, a group also went to Spain. Kizzy and Eduardo put together a more in-depth look at the Spain trip.
Principia students taking a second language class have been blessed with the opportunity to travel abroad to countries like Spain and Taiwan.
This year, students from Spanish 4 and 5 traveled to Madrid, Spain, to spend 10 days immersed in a Spanish-speaking country.
I knew it'd be worth it because the trip, you just get so much out of it, and I feel like my Spanish got so much better because I was just so immersed in it.
I think that being in Spain has been proven to really help your Spanish and kind of get you immersed in the culture and the language.
Students stayed with host families, allowing them to practice their Spanish all the time.
Well, my host family didn't know any English, so the only way I could communicate to them was in Spanish, and I feel like over time, just only being able to hear them speak Spanish, it helped me get used to the speed at which native speakers are speaking at.
But the trip isn't just about sightseeing. Students also engage in cultural activities like flamenco dancing, food tasting, and even attending a local school.
One of my favorite activities that we did was learning flamenco, and I think kind of just learning about the music and the dance style was really interesting.
These language trips offer an unforgettable opportunity to step into a different culture and see the world from a new perspective.
Don't miss out on opportunities, and especially something like this, you're really never going to be able to get to do this again.
I think if you're really interested in Spanish, definitely do it because that's really beneficial.
And who knows, maybe you'll be the next one on the trip. We encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new.
This is Kinsey and Eduardo reporting for PNN.
We'll show you highlights from Sumunier in our next broadcast.
Another great trip Prin World language students often take is to Taiwan. After that trip, a group of Taiwanese students came to our campus to learn about Principia and Western culture. Dean King put together this story.
Earlier this year, during our International Week, a few of our day students in Chinese hosted some students from Taiwan to improve their English and to learn more about American culture.
I think it's really cool to experience America's high school life, and it is a lot of difference between Taiwan and America. In Taiwan, we have 7 lessons in one day, and we often go to classroom after school, but in America, we just do something you want to do after school.
In Taiwanese school, our subject is more need to test, but in American subject, there are many skills can learn, and I think that is better. Yeah.
there's just certain foods that they're just not used to. Just like if I went to Taiwan, I wouldn't be used to certain breakfasts that they have. So the first thing I did was I took her to the grocery store and I was like, pick what you want to try. And she wanted to try Pop-Tarts, which I think is a staple.
They present what Chinese New Year's was, and because that was during our International Week, we twined with a lot of international students' activities as well to add some little sprinklers on top of International Week. The Taiwanese students, they went to middle school to share what Chinese culture, what Chinese New Year's is, and also we had activities, let them know what Chinese language is and how to use chopsticks, what calligraphy brush is, and also they went to lower school and kindergarten to share what Chinese culture and language was.
Pig enjoys sniffing all the flowers.
I'm really bad at texting back, so Daisy, if she ever watches this, I'm still a very good friend. I promise you're like one of my best friends. I just can't text back. I'm very bad at it. But we definitely do keep in touch.
Although their time here was short, they will return in 2 years to continue this program between our schools. And now, a special message from them.
Principia is full of love.
Principia is friendly.
Principia is full of passion.
Principia is inclusive.
Principia is creative.
Principia gave me the chance to see the world.
1、2、3，好，
谢谢。
This is Dean reporting for PNN.
And what would PNN be without a check of weather? Here's Reed and I.
Good afternoon, Panther News Nation, and welcome back to Principia's local weather channel. I'm your host, Reed Shaman, and I hope everyone had a nice and relaxing spring break and is ready to come back strong. From our expert-level sources, we are expecting highs to be bouncing between the 60s and 70s and lows in the 40s and 60s. While we are not expecting any freezing temperatures, we are still in that awkward phase where it's cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon. We are anticipating all kinds of conditions throughout this next week, so be prepared for a great week of weather. Now I will be passing it on to our international weather reporter, Michael Sadamba, who is in a country located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia.
Good afternoon, Panther News Nation. I'm your international weather reporter, Michael Sadamba, reporting from Thailand's warm weather. Did you know it is illegal to step on money in Thailand? This is because the currency has the image of their king on it, and it's seen as disrespectful. With that in mind, let's keep enjoying the beautiful weather here in Thailand. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to report any other interesting facts you come across. That's our fun facts for today.
And that's our look at what's going on around Principia.
Make it a great week.
You almost forgot.
I did almost forget.